colors go wrong and the light's from too many sources, and that muddles up the shadows.
It's a shame we couldn't have done this at your studio. Our sessions are much too short.
Gloria, studio light duplicates sunlight, but this room lighting is incandescent, soft, golden, very flattering to the subject. But I didn't get famous by flattering people.
Well, I still think we should have done this at your studio.
Coming here was your idea, Gloria, not mine.
But it just had to be here. I mean, your studio is right in the middle of Las Vegas. All Mother would have to do is see me coming out of it, and the surprise would be ruined.
It's a rad drive up here to Parum. I don't know how you stand it.
Parum, such a funny name. Sounds like someone clearing his throat or something. Is it Indian or what?
Probably Indian. The Southwest, anything that's not Spanish usually is. And what's the difference? When I move to a new town, I don't check its pedigree. Now, go on.
Just like that. That light dims and it's out the door with Gloria. Did you know, in all the days I've been speaking up here, you haven't even offered me a drink once?
Kids, it escapes your memory. You're 20 years old till next week, and the legal drinking age is 21. Old crusty bachelors who lure young ladies out of their mother's home to ply them with liquor are frowned upon, even in Nevada. Now, go on.
You do know, of course, that I'm in love with you, Bob.
Don't be ridiculous, Gloria. It's the same kind of thing that happens between a psychologist and a patient. Transferring or something? You'll get over it as soon as I present my bill.
No, I mean it. I know that I'm in love with you.
Look, it's the same kind of thing that happens with almost all my clients. And I know the reason, and trust me, it's not love. It's just gratitude for all the lavish compliments I've heaped upon them.
You haven't even complimented me once in the past 10 days.
That's where you're wrong. See, an average man tells a lady how he feels about her beauty, but an artist shows her. It's like the difference between a portrait and a photograph. A photograph shows what's there, but a portrait shows what the artist sees there.
You haven't even let me see the portrait.
True, but you've seen my enraptured smile while painting it.
I thought you were just laughing at the pose.
Laughing? You think the pose is funny?
Well, after all, I mean, charming young debutante leaning on a bar stool?
That, for your information, is a Corinthian pillar. At least it will be when I get some more white paint. Gloria, do you honestly suppose I've been painting you against that old thing?
Well, I never really thought about it, till now. Where have you put me? In a rose garden, on a hilltop, under a spreading chestnut tree. Oh, I just want to see.
No peeking. I'll just put it up there until our next session.
I thought you kept all your gear over there in the den.
Well, you remember, Gloria, you're not my only client. Some canvas there, some in the basement, some upstairs, but most of my stuff back in Vegas, where you should have been posing.
Aha! Who else do you work on in the intimacy of your home?
Now you better get changed.
Right. Oops. Almost forgot the family jewels.
How much are those worth anyhow?
Let me see. At their last appraisal, about $750,000. I only hope Mother doesn't realize they're not back at the safe at the hotel. She'd ask way too many questions.
Considering the ongoing rate on platinum and diamond, I'd say she was entitled.
Telling her the truth would ruin the surprise, and I don't have a good lie ready yet. If I told her I misplaced them, she'd have every law enforcement agency west of the Mississippi searching for them.
You can always tell her the truth before that happens.
But my coming out party is only a week away. How bad would it be if I let the police go on a wild goose chase just for a week?
I'm sure the judge at night court will be happy to tell you about that. Now, go on, get changed and get that jewel temptation out of here.
It's not all that dangerous. I left Mother at the roulette table just after lunch. She should be good for at least another 2 hours.
Well, if she plays roulette as well as she keeps down her daughter, she might be needing that diamond right about now to cover her bets.
What? I didn't quite catch that.
Never mind, get changed. I'm expecting company soon.
Right.
Damn, Sapo.
Hiya, Sap, hope you don't mind me barging in on you.
And if I did,
I'd barge in anyways. Are you alone?
for all practical purposes, but I'm expecting April soon, so hope you don't plan to stick around.
That all depends. Are you able going out?
We haven't planned to.
Could you plan to?
Not tonight. I've got plans.
What kind of plans?
You're being rather nosy.
Well, of course. The great Robert Zachary has made plans with a certain knockout lady psychologist.
Now,
Get some
Roger.
tickets. Oh, come on now, Zach. You know the reputation with the ladies.
What are you talking about? I've never been anything but a perfect gentleman with any of my clients.
Exactly. And you threw them all bananas. Zach, I've read those interviews with the ladies. They all just talk about your strong jaw, your powerful hands, your marvelous talent, and how many long hours they just sit there quietly, just yearning inside for you to make a move, any move, so they can respond with wrath.
Cut it off. Those dams are all talk. If I made a move on one of them, she'd go run, shrieking in the street for a cop. High-class ladies like their high-class reputation.
Not to hear them talk.
Look, babbling to the columnists about a temptation doesn't hurt a thing. The fact they didn't succumb makes them all look virtuous. It's like admitting they gave in to animal passion.
But they make sure the world knows they've got them.
Look, I've got it clean before April gets here. Finish that drink, and leave before I come back, I'll forgive you.
But I can't. I mean, not now, anyhow. See, I met this girl.
What girl?
You know that terrific girly show they've got going on the Grand?
Can you wait till I put that out, Roger?
Can I have another drink while I wait?
Is there any way to stop you?
Fortunately, not.
Now finish that, Miss Brown. I've got a big evening planned.
What's with you this April, May?
March. Her name is April March. Her birthday's in May. Her mother's name's June.
You're kidding.
I swear, she even got an uncle named August. If we have 7 kids, we can round up the year.
Wait, kids? Zach, are you getting serious with this girl?
I've already got. See, 3 weeks ago, I didn't even know her. And now, I can't imagine the rest of my life without her.
That does sound serious.
You know how I met her?
How'd you meet her?
She won me as a price.
You're kidding.
I swear. Remember that mail out about 6 months ago? Nothing to buy. Just send in your application, hopefully with a subscription magazine or 2.
Zach, where do you come in?
7. Have your portrait painted by the renowned Robert Zachary.
I bet she was thrilled.
Well, sort of. She was really pulling for the Tahiti trip.
Zach, how does she feel about you?
Well, I guess we'll find that out when I propose.
Propose? Okay, no wonder why you wanted me out of here. I'll leave. It's tearing me apart, but I'll leave.
Wait, Rod, you mean that wasn't just a casual drop-in?
From Vegas? Zach, that's a 55-mile drive to the Rockies. You should have called first, but you might not be home.
Well, what's so special about tonight?
I met this girl, Candy Cluster. You're kidding. It's her stage name. Hardly any other girls use her real name.
What's her real name?
She won't tell me. It's probably Maud. When a girl doesn't want to tell you their real name, it's usually Maud. Or Penelope. Or Theodosia.
Okay, but what about her?
Okay, it's funny. I kind of liked her. I kind of liked her a lot, so I told her...
Roger, can you get to the point a little quicker?
Okay, I said I was you.
You what?
Now, Roger, what else could I do? Listen, if you could see her, talk to her, hold that teeny little hand, listen to that glorious voice, and after all, she asks you, what do you do for a living? How can I tell I'm just a plumber?
What's wrong with being a plumber?
Zach, those showgirls are always dating millionaires, oil barons, Wall Street brokers.
But those guys can't afford a plumber. Hell, I make $5,000 a painting, and I can't afford a plumber, despite all those beautiful ladies I paint.
Then why don't you just start painting men and double your income?
Because I can't do feet! Damn, I was never going to tell that to anyone.
Are you serious?
I know, it's crazy, one of those things. Artistic limitation. That's why I only paint women. And gowns. Gowns that I can do. But men, they won't pose in them.
Oh, are you sure? Have you tried?
Of course I have. Never comes out right. Every time I do a doorstop, it looks like 5 P's on the end.
Don't your clients wear shoes?
Doesn't help either. Shoes look like baked potatoes and socks like salamis.
You could enter an art contest as anti-pasta. You could...
Now would you stop? Women in long gowns make me rich and I'm not about to complain about it.
Oh, but Zach, are you sure you couldn't take April out?
Out? Out where? Can't propose in the middle of a casino. Look, just tell Candy you're a plumber. Women are crazy about men who are handy around the house.
So they're crazier about men with money.
But you got a ton of money. Look, I'm lucky if I have 6 to 10 clients a year at my rate. But you get that many leaky pipes a day, multiply that by plumber units killed per hour.
Okay, so I'm not hurting the financial
What's the problem? If you're loaded and Candy knows you're loaded.
It's not the money, it's the prestige. Zach, when she told the other girls she was going to come up here to be painted by the renowned Robert Zachary, they all turned green. And when she told them that he was her gentleman friend,
Hold
they
it.
just...
Come in here, to my house? When?
Any minute now.
Roger.
Wait, don't hit me, okay? I'll fix it. I'll just meet her out at the front, and then I'll just tell her I ran out of paper.
Are you out of your mind? Let's say you got her in here. Let's say I was willing to let you use my name. What the hell were you going to do when it came to paint her?
Well, first I'd have her undressed.
I don't paint nudes. Nudes have feet.
Then I put her on a towel.
Well, that's cheesecake. I don't do that either.
Don't you have any fun at all?
Roger!
Okay, I guess I could have just put on a smock and do the best I could and don't let her see it until the end like you do with your women.
How long did you keep it going?
How long, how much pain you've got?
Look, it's out of the question. Just tell Candy you don't know a pilot from the pipe wrench and ask her if she'd settle down for a triplet faucet.
How'd you know her faucet dripped?
Look, Roger, can you just get out of here any minute? The prettiest young girl will be coming in here, and I have to explain to her how I fell in love with her. And ask her if she wants to be my wife. And the romantic atmosphere I need doesn't include you.
I can take a hint.
Romance. Everything's good. Lights. Soft. That's too low. We might trip over each other. Of course, that might be fun. No, too dangerous. Oh, too bright. Candles. Nothing is more romantic as candles. Put them. Natural. That should be perfect. Wonder if they'll be bright enough when the lights go out.
Excuse me.
Ah! Who the hell are you?
I came to the kitchen door. I didn't want anybody to see me.
Hell, you're not that bad.
No! You don't understand. Come over here. There's something I want to show you.
I'm not sure I want to see.
Be quiet now. Just take a peek across this tree, under that yucca tree.
I mean, that girl kind of peeking out behind it? Who is she?
Well, she is a private detective.
How do you know?
Well, for one thing, she's wearing a hat. Nobody wears a hat unless they're a detective.
Do you do this as a hobby or what?
Do I do what?
Creep into people's houses and point out private eyes?
Young man, I have better things to do with my time.
Then why?
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. I am Pomona Beaumont, the Pomona Beaumont.
Well, that makes sense. There couldn't be two of you.
You really don't know me, do you? Haven't you seen the commercial for my designer jeans on TV? Her tan says Tangier. Her perfume says Ferris. Her pants say Pomona.
Pants? Do you mean trousers or heavy breathing?
Trousers, of course. There'll be no heavy breathing in my designer jeans.
Maybe if you didn't make them so tight.
Look, we're getting off this subject. What I've been trying to tell you is that I'm Pomona Beaumont, Gloria Desmond's aunt.
Gloria? What makes...
Now don't bother deny she's here. I don't know what you two are up to, but whatever it is, none of us wants Wendy Zalotnik to find out.
Who?
That detective across the street. She is Wendy Zalotnik. She followed Gloria here from Las Vegas.
How do you know?
She phoned and told me, of course.
From the yucca tree?
She has a phone in her car. She said she followed Gloria here from the casino, that she had been inside this house for hours and hours, and it should be the juiciest scandal ever to hit the national press.
When in the world would she tell that to you?
Because I hired her!
Wait, Gloria's own aunt hired a detective to rack up a scandal about her?
Of course not! Men, you never understand anything.
But you just said...
Look, it's all very simple. When Minerva asked me to keep an eye on Gloria...
Who's Minerva?
Gloria's mother, of course. Minerva Desmond. She wanted to play roulette, so she asked me to keep an eye on Gloria. Well, I wanted to play at the crap table, so I asked Wendy Zalotnik if she'd keep an eye on her. It all seemed like a good idea at the time.
To have her spy on her?
Now really? What do you take me for? I had no idea she'd be driving all the way up here, did I? I just thought she'd be out wandering from casino to casino, and I thought it would be nice if she were safe from muggers, rapists, kidnappers, and so on while I was at the crap table. How did I know she was coming to this love nest?
Hold on, lady. There's no hanky-panky going on in my home.
Then why is she here?
I can't explain.
Ah!
Look, Pomona, there wouldn't be any problem if wouldn't have put what's-her-name on her case.
Oh, but I just had to. I felt so guilty trying to make ache the hard way while little Gloria wandered about all alone. That girl is like a daughter to me. She's really all I got since I've lost my own little girl.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. When did she die?
Die? I didn't say she died. I said I lost her.
You mean like misplaced?
I guess you could call it that. See, when my number came up at Kino, I jumped up to shout for joy and my head hit the tray of a passing waiter and knocked me cold. This shock brought on a bad case of amnesia.
You couldn't remember what happened with your daughter?
What are you talking about? I didn't have amnesia, she did. It was the shock of seeing her mother knock cold that did it.
Wait, you're losing me.
What could be clearer?
I hit my head, went out like a light, and when I came to, I asked everyone what had become of my daughter. They said there had been a young girl with me. The description fitted her to the last detail, who backed away from my fallen body, her eyes glazed with shock, who kept saying, "Who is that woman? What is this place? Who am I, anyhow?"
And you never found her again?
Never. It was as if she vanished from the face of the earth. My darling little girl gone heaven knows where. No one could find her. The police, the security staff, nobody. That's when I first became acquainted with Wendy Zalotnik, asking her to find my daughter. But even she couldn't do it. I felt lost, empty, helpless. And that's when I thought about Gloria, and determined that she would never vanish the way my own darling daughter did. Substitute motherhood never comes easily, Mr. Zachary, but I made the effort. And today, it's as though darling Gloria were really my own flesh and blood.
I understand it's been a long and difficult time for you.
It most certainly has.
How long has it been since you lost your daughter?
Tuesday.
3 days? I thought you meant years and years.
Well, it certainly feels like years. There are no clocks in the casinos.
Hell, 3 days in Vegas is nothing. She can just be going bananas in a hot slot machine. Damn, it's April.
Impossible! When I left Las Vegas, it was only July.
April is the girl I'm about to propose to, and I haven't poured the champagne yet. Look, you gotta get out of here before she comes.
But what about Gloria?
Gloria, she's taking a long time to get changed.
Aha!
Look, Pomona, it's a long story, a long G-rated story, but I can't explain now. Gloria, what's keeping you? Damn, look, just go back in the bathroom and get your niece out of here.
What time is it?
7:30, why?
My doctor told me I should be taking a nap at 7:30.
You God's lady, you can't wait till you go back at your hotel?
Oh, I don't see how. My doctor is seldom wrong.
Can't you disobey him for once?
Oh, taking a nap isn't the doctor's orders. It's his predictions. He said that, judging by the blow to my head, I should be taking a nap about 7:30. He's been right for the last 2 days. There's no reason he shouldn't be right tonight.
No,
See you in
Pomona.
about half an hour.
You can't do this. Wake up! Pomona! Damn it all. Well, was I supposed to be understanding?
Sam, okay. I had this terrific idea. I had this poster of Candy doing her act dance in my car. All you have to do is go over it with paint and then sign your name, and I'll tell her I painted it from memory.
Where are her clothes?
That's all they gave her. I know it's not a good light with all the beads and feathers. You can hardly see her face.
Roger, I can't possibly.
Of course you can. Even the feet. You don't have to paint them. You have to paint over them. Huh? Hey. Who the hell is that?
Pomona Beaumont, the fashion designer. You've probably seen her ads on TV. Her dance is Tangier. Perfumes is Paris.
Her buns say
Oh,
Beaumont.
that's close enough.
She's sick or just dead?
She's unconscious from a blow to the head.
You swine.
Didn't bop her.
Sure thing.
Look, just grab her ankles and help me carry her to the bedroom.
Isn't she a little too old for you anyways?
It's not romance. Look, I just got to get the deck clear before April comes here. When everything goes smooth for the proposal.
What if the old guard wakes up?
She'll be out for half an hour.
How do you know?
That's what she told me.
Before you bopped
I
her?
didn't bop her. It was a waiter from the casino.
You bopped him?
He bopped her.
What's he doing up here?
He wasn't. That was last Tuesday.
Is she just passed out now?
Well, I guess.
Bob! Bob, darling! Where are you, sweetie?
Oh, hello. I'm April March. Is Bob here?
He must be upstairs. Are you a client?
Yes, Bob's doing my portrait. He said he was going to finish it tonight. That's why I'm here. At least, I think he said tonight. But if you're here, perhaps I've made a mistake. That is, I assume you're a client too.
Oh, well, not exactly. I mean, I am, but our relationship isn't just on a business basis.
So you're not here to propose?
Well, I was, but that's all over now that the blight has went. Come to think of it, you must have the wrong appointment. Bob can't do any painting here after dark.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. I really must have the wrong appointment. I'm sorry. But if it's after dark, then why are you here, Miss?
Desmond. Gloria Desmond. And I'm here because Bob is going to propose!
You what? Well, that can't be. Look, young lady, there must be some sort of mistake.
Why?
Well, for one thing, when a man proposes, he usually doesn't tell a
girl, he just goes and does it.
He didn't tell me. I overheard him telling one of his friends just after I changed my street clothes.
Those are your street clothes? Where do you live? Are they dry?
This is my glamour outfit for posing. But after I overheard him, I changed back. I thought that the gown and diamonds were more suitable.
Good heavens! Are those the Desmond diamonds? They must be worth $1 million.
3/4. I just hope they help boost Bob over the hurdle.
What hurdle?
Well, proposing marriage is a big step. Men tend to lose their nerve. The diamond should help.
How?
They mean money. Of course, I don't want to be married just for my money, but they should give him a nudge in the right direction.
A nudge? That's more like hitting him with a wrecking ball. I'd be lucky if he even shook hands with me. I'm so outclassed. All I've got is this imitation diamond necklace.
Gloria, are you out of your clothes yet? Well, April, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd been invited. Clearly, I was mistaken.
What are you doing here now? I wanted to wind things up with Gloria before you got here.
Oh, how very chivalrous of you.
Well, thank you, I guess. See, I had a surprise for you.
Oh, I know. Gloria told me all about it.
How did Gloria find out?
I'm sorry, Bob. I overheard you telling Roger.
And you blabbed to April? That's a lousy move.
I was just so terribly pleased.
Damn it all, nothing ever goes right. Look, I wanted the mood to be just
Oh,
right.
that you did?
I don't understand. Where are you going?
Surely, you don't expect me to stay here while you propose?
Well, of course, that was the idea.
Oh, you beast! You heartless beast! I never want to see you again! Never! You hear?
I don't understand. Was it something I said?
No. See, Zach, you'll get over her. These things happen. There'll be other girls.
What? Not if I have anything to say about it.
What are you talking about, Gloria?
Well, naturally, once we're married, I don't expect you to have other women around.
Married? You and I? Are you crazy?
Okay, Zach, hold on a minute. I mean, she's loaded with dough, she's pretty.
But I'm not in love with her.
Then why were you going to propose to me?
Is that what you told April?
Shouldn't I have?
If you care to put it mildly.
But why should our marriage be a secret?
This is a nightmare. I'm losing my mind. April, I gotta explain to her. April, come back, darling. Let me explain.
Well, while he irons out his love life, I gotta get ready for mine. I'm sure there's an easel around here.
I still don't understand. If Bob loves April, then why was he going to propose to me?
Look, Zach is an artist. Their love lives are always a mess.
Hey, that's April March. So she's the other client who paints at home. I wonder how the poor dog stands it.
No, it's a fine way to talk about the men you love.
I meant the dog in the painting, the one she's leaning on. She has her hand flat on the poor thing's head. How can it just sit there?
I've got news for you. That poor mutt, 2 weeks ago, it was a bar stool.
Oh, of course. I wonder why it's not a Corinthian pillar.
Well, it's our artist's perception of the subject. You are tall, cool, and beautiful, so you get to lean on a marble pillar. I guess he just sees April as loyal, nice, and furry.
Wow. I guess that shows how I rate with Bob. Men love to romp and play with dogs. They never snuggle up to Corinthian pillars. Guess I should just get changed back into my street clothes and head back to the hotel.
Are you sure? You should probably check with Zach. I mean, he always has really important clients come up here. Maybe you're still in the running.
No, coming here was my idea. I wanted to give Mother a portrait of myself as a surprise for my coming out party. Something to always remind her of me in my prime.
Oh, it sounds like you're expecting to make your debut with your first gray hairs. Believe me, kiddo, you've got a ton of good years left.
Say, who is that poster girl? She looks very familiar somehow.
She's candy clustered. Isn't she absolutely gorgeous?
Oh, she certainly is, but where are her clothes?
That's all they paid for. Now, all I need is for Zach to overcoat her with oil, and she'll be mine. Mine.
Overcoat her with oil? Why would he do that? Why would she let him?
No, not her. The poster. Yeah. So that way I'll tell her I painted from memory, and then she's gonna be amazed. She'll think it was him. He's gonna sign his name on it.
So she'll think it's from you, even though his name is on it.
It's a long story. Look, you better go get changed before he comes back with April. So, I'm sure there's some champagne around here for her. Pam goes crazy when she has some champagne.
Well, he lives here.
Good. I'm really looking forward to tonight.
You are. You and Bob are. Not you and Roger. Yike! Where are your clothes?
This is all they gave me. Why are you staring at me like that?
You look very familiar somehow. Have we met? I'm Gloria Desmond.
No. Maybe you come my act at the Grand?
No, I haven't seen the new show yet.
Well, maybe you're in the lobby and you saw my poster on your way to the casino.
Well, I have seen your poster, but you look familiar even then.
Who knows? Maybe I just have one of those faces, you know? Did Bob say when he'd be back?
I'm afraid not. Why? Is it important?
Important? Oh, I hope to tell you Bob is getting popped in my tonight!
You! Bob is gonna propose to you? That crummy louse! I thought I was in love, but it's more like being in a lottery.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite follow. Bobby!
Dad, when did you arrive?
I'm in the nick of time, apparently. Who's that woman who let me in?
What woman?
There's more than one running around in here?
Well, if there is, you're not running away from me. Relax, honey. Let's not have a rhubarb. Don't you showgirls ever get to eat?
Now we want fancy skimpy outfits, but you always bring the conversation back to food.
Oh, come on. Why would I? Use your bean. Oh, sorry. Look, let's sit down here and chew the fat. Chew the breeze.
But, Bobby, I can't. The next show starts in an hour. I should be on my way back already. I only came here so you could propose.
Propose?
Well, certainly. I mean, what's a girl like me gotta think when a guy like you asks to come to his place this late at night? I know a man of your stature would never skip a hanky-panky.
I won't.
Well, I should hope not. But what did you ask me here for then?
I'm Robert Zachary, the world's foremost painter of women. What do you think I asked you here for? Use your noodle.
Noodle?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But Bobby, I can't stay. I should be on my way back. I really wish you would make my invitation clearer.
Clearer? I thought I made it perfectly clear.
Not really. You said my beauty was driving you mad and you wanted to capture me in this outfit.
Well, that's not an invitation to propose. That's an invitation to play tag. That's the worst idea in the world.
But you charge $5,000 for painting. I don't have that kind of money.
I wasn't going to charge you. Honestly, sometimes you drive me bananas.
Bananas!
I'm sorry. Look, it's very simple. You are a beautiful woman, and I'm a connoisseur of beauty. And nothing would give me the greatest pleasure but to immortalize that beauty.
But what about the money?
Can't I get that through your head? I don't want any money from you. Honestly, sometimes I think your head's full of cotton candy.
Cotton candy!
Now, cut that out. Look. Let's just have some champagne then.
But,
You want some champagne?
Robert Zachary, I did not drive 55 miles through the mountains just for a glass of champagne. Back in Vegas, they had that stuff coming out of the fountains. I only came here so we could propose. And I was all ready to show the other girls my ring, and now I'm really gonna be late for work, and the stage manager's gonna yell at me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you in a jam. I mean, pickle. Okay, look. Okay. I figured you could stop by, have some champagne, and when you were all nice and friendly, and you were all relaxed and have fun, I could put you down on the canvas.
Wait, what do you think you are?
Okay, let me rephrase that. Put you down on the canvas with oil.
You're not just a chauvinist, you're kinky!
No, let me paint your picture.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? But, Bobby, I can't stay here.
How about later then?
That's an awfully long drive.
But just imagine all the envy of your friends when they see an original Zachary hanging in your apartment.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh, my evening cloak.
I get it.
Did I have a purse? I can't remember. Is this mine? Oh, I probably grabbed one of the other girls on my way out. I was kind of hurt. Anywho, bye, Minnie.
Aha!
Who's that?
I will tell you who I am. I am Julian Glester, the only man that April March will ever love.
She told you that?
I told her that. If she so much as looks at another man, that man will have to deal with me. Now where's Robert Zachary?
Robert Zachary,
It's gone. It's gone. For hours. Days. Ever.
right. Gone. Split. Vanished.
Oh, then who are you?
I'm Roger Clark, a humble plumber.
You're such a fast thinker.
What?
I mean, tinker. Fast tinker. With the pipes, had them fixed in no time flat.
all your tools?
Tools. My assistant brought them back to Vegas. Job's over. Don't need them anymore.
You do your plumbing dressed in a suit and tie.
I'm very neat.
Never some other splashes.
If the job is over, then why are you still here?
His bill! He hasn't paid him yet. That's why he's here. He's waiting for his money.
Aha! So you do expect him to return.
Well, at first, but we've been waiting for so long now. We're getting tired. We might just send him the bill by mail. So, if you'll excuse us both.
Has anyone seen my diamonds? I can't find them anywhere. Did you happen to remember what I
Clark! Roger Clark, that's who he is. The humble plumber.
Why, yes, of course he is.
He really catch on quick.
What are you talking about? Catch on quick about what?
Introductions. Imagine, she just met me right now, and she already has my name and occupation memorized.
You and Roger have never met before.
Roger who?
See, he's a total stranger to her.
Is this true?
Never until this moment I've met Glory. Or whatever her name
Now
is.
wait a minute!
No.
It's no use. Chase her for blocks. She wouldn't stop the car. Tried shouting. She just rolled the windows up. Well, hello, sir. Have we met?
My assistant, he's my assistant. Brought the tools back to Vegas and came back with you. What a man. Candy, tell Julian Glester that this is definitely not Robert Zachary and the man that Julian Glester wants to turn into a bloody pulp.
Yes, of course. The humble plumber's assistant. Hi, I'm Kitty Fester.
If he hasn't met you, then how did you know who he was?
His picture's in the paper. Everyone saw it.
Why?
Why what?
Why was the picture in the paper?
For Best Humble Plumber Assistant of the Year. Congratulations.
Why do you want to pound this Robert Zachary into a bloody pulp, sir?
Because he is trying to mess around with my April March, and I'm the only man she will ever love!
You are?
That's what she keeps telling her.
April March. Isn't that the girl you just chased out of here?
What, you were chasing April? But why?
Because of you, of course. He was just yelling, get out of here, Julian. Go back to your beloved April. Stay away from nasty roads.
But you didn't even know me!
She talks about you all the time.
Never shuts up for a minute.
She thinks you're the cat's pajamas.
Really? She said that?
We all heard it.
Oh, well, in that case, I apologize for getting so rough, Mr.
Savage!
Who? There's something funny going on around here. Is his name Sam, Bill, George, or Frank?
You decide.
What?
Look, it's...
His parents were very patriotic. Frank for Franklin, George for Washington, Sam for Uncle Sam.
What about the Bill?
The Bill of Rights!
And what's his last name? He better not have four of them.
Oh.
Well...
Where am I?
It's April!
What is going on here? What is going on here?
I forgot my chocolate.
April, let me explain.
Explain what?
That horrible man is going to be down here in any minute.
What horrible man?
I didn't catch his name.
Julian Glester.
Julian Glester?
April, that was April's
No,
voice.
it's
Quick,
that
fight!
man!
Where is she? Don't try and lie away with it. I heard her.
She saw you coming in. Right out the front door.
Ran out the door, but I'm the only man she will ever love.
She's just so crazy about you.
She's playing hard to get.
A woman in love can do all kinds of stupid stuff.
Thank you, all of you. April, darling, it's your lovey buddy wabbit.
Oh, that's right. I got a show to do.
Don't forget to come back for the
Roger, would you mind explaining what's going on here? What's that guy doing here? What's April's portrait
Excuse
doing?
me, Bob, but should you be letting April out of the closet?
Good grief, of course. April, darling, are you alright?
Is he gone? Yes, but he may be back in any minute when he doesn't catch you.
Who is Julian Glester?
You forgot already? The 9'5" gorilla dressed as a human being?
I mean, who is he to April?
He's nobody. He means nothing to me.
The only man you'll ever love?
But I don't love him.
No, tell that to Julian.
Don't you think I've tried? He follows me everywhere. Tells me all the marvelous places we'll go on our honeymoon.
You must have given him some encouragement.
2 dates. 2 lousy dates. The first to discover what a totally impossible man he is, and the second to explain to him why I could never see him again. He just won't believe me.
Maybe if you took a couple of shots at him?
Nothing discourages Julian. He's so convinced that he's the answer to any woman's prayers that he thinks I'm kidding when I say no. Just because he's tall, reasonably handsome, incredibly wealthy, a terrific dancer, and can order dinner in flawless French.
Gee, I wonder if I'm his type.
He sounds absolutely marvelous.
But I don't love him.
If I were you, I'd grab him.
Yeah, me too.
Whose side are you people on anyhow?
Sorry, forgot.
Forgot what?
That I'm the only man for you.
No, thank you, Mr. Zachary. I'd like to be a man's only love, not the member of a rotating harem. Now, where's that back door?
No, don't. Let me explain.
What's going on? I woke up and there was this gigantic man standing over me, yanking the covers up and screaming, "Darling!" It was marvelous!
And Pomona,
Gloria, it's so good to see you. Is everything all right?
why shouldn't it be?
Really, Bob, I should be going. You and your fiancé will want some time alone to make plans for the wedding.
Fiance? Who?
Her?
Oh no, Gloria. Your mother is going to murder me. I take my eyes off you for an
I
hour.
am not Bob's fiance. It was all a mistake.
It was?
Of course it was. She overheard me telling Roger I was going to propose to you and thought I meant her.
Bob? You were going to propose to me?
Yes, damn it. But I wanted the moment to be a little more romantic.
Maybe we should leave you two alone.
That'd be best. And you two can help me look for the diamonds.
What diamonds? You don't mean the Desmond diamonds? Oh no, Gloria, your mother is going to kill both of us.
Not if we find them first. Let's go check over here where I changed clothes.
Oh, Bob, I feel like such a fool. How could I have doubted you?
It's all right, darling. We're at home at last. April, would you make me the honor of? Would you make me the happiest man?
Bob, this is so sudden.
I didn't know people said that to proposers.
But it is sudden, Bob. I mean, yes, we've known each other for a while now, and yes, I like you in the sense that you like me too, and yes, a girl would be a fool not to marry
How
me.
come you keep saying yes and we're still not engaged?
Well, darling, you've never said in quite so many words that you love me.
Words. April, who needs words? I'm an artist. An artist puts his heart into his work. If you really want to know how I feel about you, why hear it from my lips? Look, the answer to all your questions is right there on that canvas. One look at the portrait I've done of you, and you'll understand what's been in my heart for all those long, wonderful days.
My portrait is finished?
All the love and tenderness of my innermost heart.
Oh, my darling, I was afraid to look!
Afraid to see how you appear to my romantic heart? Afraid to see how I see you? How I will forevermore see you? Go on, darling. Take a look, and then I will propose.
All right, my darling. Bob, this is how you see me?
And forever will, my dearest darling. Will you marry me?
Marry you? Marry you? I'd rather share love dance with Jack the Ripper.
But you don't like it?
What the hell do you need?
Do you know how much work I put into it, carefully planning every single detail? Do you know how hard it is to paint a dog? This is horrible. Wait, let me explain.
Explain!
I can't explain.
Oh, you beast! You heartless beast! I never want to see you again! Never, you hear?
So what's coming out here?
April just left me forever.
Again?
She thinks that's a portrait of her.
How could she? She's got feet.
Can't tell her I can't tell feet. She'd laugh at me.
Well, tell her you were gonna overcoat it with oil.
Can't tell her I'd do something so dishonest. She'd despise me.
Tell her you would like to try again.
Can't tell her she'd have to pose again. She'd clobber me. Look, Roger, April just left me, and I don't know how to explain to her. What am I gonna do?
Your friend, ever since the Babylonians learned how to ferment grape juice, there's only been one answer to that question.
Drinking.
Yes.
But drinking won't solve my problem.
True. That's very true, but you'd be too drunk to know that.
You've got a point. Join me?
Yeah, what do you think I asked?
The Desmond diamonds have been stolen.
Oh, Mona, what are we gonna do?
There's more champagne in the kitchen.
This is no time for drinking. This is a job for Wendy's allotment.
Who's Wendy's allotment?
The greatest detective in Las Vegas.
Isn't it just easier to call the local police?
Quiet, both of you. Hello, this is Pomona Beaumont. Come to Robert Zachary's house.
What should we do while we're waiting for her?
Try counting to 3.
I figured something wasn't Jacob. But when I tried to got her, she took a swing at me. So I put the cuffs on her and tossed her into the backseat of my car.
What dame?
That dame.
Where are her clothes? That's all they gave her.
Wait. Is this the thing you arrested? No. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Easy there, son. Try to relax. What you need is a drink.
How could you think of liquor at a time like this? Candy!
No, you got to prefer liquor.
Candy is that young lady's name. Oh, but surely she couldn't have anything to do with the robbery.
Perhaps this will change your opinion. She had it when she ran out of here. And look what's in it.
The Desmond diamonds.
There now, didn't I tell you Mrs. Alotnik was a marvel?
You never mentioned her.
Well, she is.
So there.
Not so fast. There's still one more thing to find out. How did she get your purse, Miss Desmond?
That's not my purse. Good heaven, that's my purse.
In that case, you're under arrest. For what? Accessory to robbery.
Wait. Before, when I was sitting on the couch here, a little distracted about Bob, I seem to remember, yes, I put the diamonds in that purse.
Oh, in that case, you're under arrest too.
You can't arrest her for stealing the diamonds. They're her diamonds.
Why should I believe you?
I'm her aunt.
Do you have any identification?
In my purse.
You can't touch that. That's evidence.
Evidence of what?
Whoever had this purse stole the Desmond diamonds.
Well, you have it now.
Yeah, so why don't you arrest yourself?
I'm different.
Seeing that shirt, I can hardly doubt you.
Wait, Mr. Zachary can identify me.
Oh, of course, Bob, darling.
April?
No, it's Gloria. Would you mind identifying my aunt?
She's dead.
No, but this woman will give me my purse.
It doesn't go with her outfit.
But can you identify her or can't you?
Her name is Gloria.
The other woman.
What other woman?
I'm the other
Well,
woman.
that sounds like a divorce case.
Bob, please stop her. You can't just tell them who we are.
It's no use. My thumb is getting numb.
What?
My tongue is getting numb.
But I need an identification.
He can hardly tell you anything while his tongue is getting numb. I mean, while his tongue is getting numb.
Maybe I'd better try.
I would never see a lady. I think it's catching.
Nonsense. What he's trying to say is that his tongue is getting numb.
No, you mean his tongue is getting numb?
Look, would you stop? I need more champagne.
Isn't your tongue numb enough already?
You're not going anywhere without me to let this up.
And that purse isn't going anywhere without me.
It's okay, darling. It's okay. It's okay.
It was Bobby. It was terrible. I got to the car and I realized I left the keys in ignition and I was locked out. And I saw my purse in the sink and I knew I had somebody else's. And all at once, this woman just jumped from behind the yucca tree and screamed, "Trouble!" And when I tried to tell her I had somebody else's purse, she just started yelling at me.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure the man just made an honest mistake.
Steak!
Now, cut that out! Look, we'll find the man who did this to you and we'll ask him to explain. I'll do it myself, but I don't know anything about picking locks. Have you ever just thought of dumping your career and have a square meal?
But, Bobby, show business is all... Wait, no, if I'm already late for work, even if I drive 90 miles an hour, I'll barely make the curtain. And how can I show up in handcuffs?
You're not even listening to me. I'm telling you, dump this career and get into a line of work where you can eat. And all you can think about is getting to this job that's causing you all the trouble.
But show business is all I know. If I quit, I'll starve.
You're starving right now, honestly. Sometimes, Candy. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to have the handcuffs on. That way I can take you to the kitchen and force you.
That's despicable. How can you take advantage of a poor innocent girl with handcuffs?
I don't like to use force, but you'll thank me later.
Stop. I'm happy just the way I am.
Don't resist, please.
Murder! Lunatic! You killed them!
Nonsense! But I wish I had. You poor darling. How did he get you with those handcuffs anyhow?
He didn't. It was that woman from behind the yucca tree.
What woman?
I heard screaming!
That woman! You better hide before she puts handcuffs on you!
What's going on in here?
April, you came back!
Oh, I did not. I just came back from my top coach.
I told her I'm just not here. Roger! Look, Roger! Murder!
Lay off, lady. I didn't
hit me? Where's Kennedy?
Somebody clobbered Roger Clark, the humble plumber?
Nobody was in here except nobody.
Well, somebody covered me with a tray and knocked me cold.
You're lucky you don't have a daughter, Roger.
Why?
That's how I lost mine.
Somebody hit her with a tree?
No, they hit Pomona.
Pomona? The whole town?
Look, buddy, just who are you going to now?
The only man that April March will ever love!
Who the hell is April March?
The only girl that Bob will ever love, darn it. So why don't you give up and buzz up?
Not till I've got my hands on Robert Zachary's throne!
Robert Zachary? But I
This is my assistant. My assistant.
Right.
Right.
Then how can he identify you ladies?
Oh, lots of plumbers know who we are. Rich people have lots of faucets.
Now listen here!
No, you listen here. You can't keep barging in here, making criminal threats against an innocent man, and plain spoiling everybody's evening anytime you feel like it.
Why not?
Well, if you put it that way.
Oh, Bob.
Aha! Everybody freeze! She called one of you guys Bob. The game's up. Which one of you is Robert Zachary?
He is! I've never been a man. How can I be Robert Zachary?
At last, I have used my power, Robert Zachary.
Robert Zachary.
Look, she's carrying a purse.
I'm carrying a purse.
And that's my purse!
Step outside. These ladies won't want to watch what I'm going to do to you.
Let me stay indoors. I don't want to watch either.
Come on your feet. Get outside and die like a man.
I am not Robert Zachary.
Oh yeah, then who are you? And I don't want any more of this Sam, Bill, Frank, George foolishness. Understand? Tell me your name, your real name, right now, and no more messing around.
Wendy's Lotnik.
Come on now, move!
Wait, I can't let you hurt an innocent bystander. I'm Robert Zachary.
Aha! I thought there was something phony about all those other names you were handing out.
I can't watch. I just can't.
Oh, Bob, you're so courageous. You're the bravest man I've ever met.
Stick around. In 2 minutes, I'll be the dentist.
No, stop! I can't let you hurt an innocent bystander. This is Robert Zachary.
Aha! The time for talk is over. This is the moment for action.
Right.
Aha!
Quick, tie him up before he comes to.
I don't think ropes will hold him.
Then put this handcuffs on him.
They're the only ones I've got.
I don't mind, really, I don't.
Well, if you folks really vouch for honesty.
And she's as honest as I am.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. I thought he was Roger.
This is the real Robert Zachary.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait,
Damn it, she'll come to in a minute. We'll like to get out of here if you let us.
Cut that out.
but Bobby, how can he be Robert Zachary if you are?
Wait, you're not Robert Zachary?
Of course I'm Robert Zachary.
Don't worry, darling, so am I.
Now, wait.
He's waking up.
Okay, Candy, let's get out of this town.
These diamonds are forgeries! What?
That's impossible.
Young man, I'm really Edmund diamonds down to the last carat.
Cut that out.
Not so fast, young lady. What have you done with the real diamonds?
Me?
They were in my purse.
Whoa!
You took my purse. And when we get it back, these diamonds are forgeries. What do you say to that? Got him! Oh no!
Come back here, you coward!
All of you freeze. Freeze or I start shooting. Now, Roger, get your little numbskull out of here. Wendy, you and Julian, sell out your differences outside. Pomona, get your purse and hit the road. And Gloria, would you mind?
I'll go, Bob. I understand.
Well, I don't. Why does she keep calling him Bob, Bobby?
Let's spin a little bit of Vegas.
But we came in two different cars.
We'll drive side by side with the witness.
No. I don't know.
It's right across the street, it's a Lobby's car.
Stay out of my car.
But what about the diamonds?
Phone your entrance man.
At this hour of the night?
Gloria, I'm sorry about all the ruckus.
I understand. You have a whole evening planned and things sort of got out of hand.
Sort of. I planned a proposal for 2 and it seems like the whole population of Nevada has been galloping through the house.
I know, and I'm sorry.
The mob scene wasn't your fault, Gloria.
Oh no, not about that. I'm sorry that you feel, or rather that you don't feel.
I understand. Believe me, I'm honored.
No, that's a goodbye kiss. I don't want a goodbye kiss. Face it, Bob. With me, it's all or nothing.
But Gloria,
No apologies. Either call me back to your arms or let me walk out of here without another word.
damn it all. Holy ocean free, get out of there.
No, listen, Bob. I just hit
Get out.
Bob, there's one of you.
I said out. Now sit on that sofa. Now I'm going to explain to you about that picture on that easel and about Candy, Roger, Wendy, and Candy. You're gonna stay there, as quiet as a mouse, and if I hear from your lips, or if you try to interrupt me while I'm explaining, I'm gonna beat your head in with that champagne bucket until you fall down and die.
Bob, you're frightening me. Why are you acting this way?
Because I love you so much.
But how can you say that you love me and point a gun at me at the same time?
Well, I don't know. I must be ambidextrous.
Bob, that was unworthy of you.
Look, April, the mob scene may be back as soon as they realize I wouldn't shoot
Oh,
any
and
of
what
them.
could a girl think of a man who proposes at gunpoint?
Here, unarmed and defenseless. Look, April, I'm the man for you.
Now, hold on, just a minute. Psychologically, an artist is an awfully poor risk for marriage.
Would you forget for one moment you're a psychologist and start dealing with reality?
That's insulting!
Nothing of a kind. Psychology deals with categories and behavior. Real people seldom into either.
Well, that's true enough.
Look, April, I'm not an artist, and I'm not a statistical bad risk. I'm a man, and you're the woman I love.
Oh, but how can a girl be sure? A girl likes to be sure.
Wait, I can prove it. I meant what I said earlier this evening about that portrait of you. I put my heart into it.
That horrible thing?
That, for your information, was a poster of Candy Cluster doing her Vegas act. I didn't know Roger had tacked it up there. This is a real portrait of you.
Bob! It's magnificent. It's totally beautiful. I've never seen such loveliness in a portrait before. In anyone's portrait. But Bob, where are my feet?
Well, under the gown, of course, I mean. There must be something holding you beside your hand on that dog's head.
I don't understand. The gown I posed in only came down to mid-calf, and I was wearing my prettiest pair of shoes, too.
Well, there's a reason for that, but let's just call it artistic license, shall we?
Bob, tell me honestly what's wrong with my feet?
Nothing. They're wonderful feet, darling feet. I just decided not to paint them, that's all.
Yes, but why did you decide not to paint them? That's the important point.
It's a trivial point. I just asked myself, feet or no feet, and went for the longer gown.
No, that's not true. Because nothing anybody ever does is by chance. There's some deep-seated psychological reason. Aha! Independence! That's what feet mean. I'm a career woman, one who can stand her own 2 feet. Your male ego feels threatened. Subconsciously, you just couldn't bring yourself to paint my feet.
April, the only thing that threatens me about you is your mouth. That's not what I mean.
Oh, I know what you meant. Inevitability. Anger is true.
I'm not angry. Look, you have a beautiful mouth, sensuous lips, extravagantly full and inviting, a warm mouth, delightful mouth. But can't you keep it shut for 2 seconds?
You think I talk too much?
I know you do. You're doing it right now. Stop and listen to me. Not one more syllable. Just let me explain.
Can I use your telephone?
No!
But you told me to call my insurance
Your
man.
detective at 1 car. Use that.
Mona, your car is blocking mine and I can't get away from the curb.
Gloria, would you
Please can't get into her car.
No wonder she's on a diet.
Do you have a coat hanger?
Do you mean a shoehorn?
Bobby, I'm pretty sure I remember a coat hanger in his closet.
Now, where's that gun?
Bob, you can't. It'll mean any harm.
Lovey, 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 lovey.
No!
Time to take your car open and head out of this town.
April, where are you? April! April! April!
Would you people stop before I do something drastic?
Wait, I gotta ask Wendy if I can use her telephone. But what about your car? I can't leave until you move your car.
Darling, you can come out of there now.
Not till Julian is out of the house.
Well, I can't propose marriage if you're in the closet.
Wendy says I can use her phone.
Good!
You don't have to get all huffy about
The hell I don't.
He broke the chain with his bare hands. He snapped it like a piece of plaster.
Julian, I don't want to shoot you. Really, I don't. But if you keep coming at me that way, and if I find that gun, now where's that?
Where's April? Must have April. I want April. April, come see your present. Julian has a picture for you.
You can't take that.
Why not?
If you put it that way.
April, lovey, where are you?
Ole, ole, ocean free.
Is he gone?
Floor stopped shaking, hasn't it?
All right, I'll come out. What's so funny? Oh no! This is horrible! What am I going to do?
Look, it's alright, darling. Just go upstairs. There's a tub and showers. Go there and I'll get the room a little more suitable for a proposal.
Oh, wait, don't spoil it by outlining all the steps. I'd rather the whole thing be a bit more spontaneous.
No matter how I pop the question, just be ready with the right answer.
Oh, but Bob, it's all so futile. You're an artist. An artist must be free. Creativity can't be tied down by apron strings, at least not for very long.
Oh, can you stop quoting textbook cases? Look, I'm a man, and you're the woman I love. You saw that portrait I did of you?
Yes, but every creative work is a faithful representation of the person who made it. The portrait is beautiful, but it doesn't prove that you love me, it just proves you love your work.
Look, I'll be a lot more convincing with champagne and low light if you ever get changed.
All right. But Bob, it's all so futile.
There's some robes I use for my model upstairs. Put one on and hurry back.
All right, all right.
Damn, you guys all melted.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
Well, I am, but I'm kind of busy. Sorry, it's been a hectic week. Who are you anyhow?
Minerva Desmond. I was looking for my daughter Gloria.
How did you know where to look?
Well, when I tried to call Pomona, that's my sister, you've probably heard her TV commercial. Her tan says Tangier. Her perfume says Paris.
Her insurance man says, yike.
That's not quite right.
Well, it's gonna be. Look, I'll let them explain to you. I need more ice.
Pomona!
Minerva! Mother?
Gloria!
I have the most terrible news! I've lost the Desmond Diamonds!
What? You too?
Are you addressing me, young man?
Oh, Mother, this is Robert Zachary, the famous painter.
What is he doing here?
He lives here.
In that case, what are you doing here?
Well, it was supposed to be a surprise, Mother, but you see,
Gloria, how could you? And on the very eve of your coming out party,
How could she what?
run off with an artist to set up a love nest.
This is not a love nest. It's more like a three-ring circus.
I thought only boys ran off to join the circus.
Look, Minerva, drop it. Everything's quite all right, I assure you. I wanted to know what you meant about losing the Desmond Diamonds.
And I wanted to know what you meant about losing them.
I asked you first.
Well, you see, it's this way. I was at the roulette table earlier in the week, and Clorinda was passing by.
Excuse me, but who's Clorinda?
My daughter. I was going to start an entire new fashion line and name it after her. Her tan says Tangier. Her perfume says Paris. Her cutoffs say Clorinda.
let Mother get to the point. Clorinda was passing by and...
I was losing badly. I need more money, so I gave the diamonds to Clorinda for her to pawn them temporarily.
You pawned the Desmond Diamonds?
Well, Clorinda did.
Don't hedge, Mother. This was your idea and your fault.
What happened? Did she get mugged on the way up or what?
Oh no, she brought back the money, all right, but I forgot to get the pawn ticket from her. And tonight, when I finally won enough to redeem back the diamonds, I called Pomona after
No,
another.
you didn't.
I mean, I tried to, but your call forwarding service gave me this number, and
I'm afraid you've driven all this way for nothing, Mother. We don't have the slightest notion where Clorinda is.
Or what's become of that pawn ticket?
I don't understand.
I'm afraid your niece has been missing since last Tuesday.
Oh, how dreadful. Why, if the wrong person got a hold of that ticket and paid off the loan,
I wouldn't worry too much about that, Mother.
why not?
Well, not an awful lot of people carry around $750,000 of pocket money on them.
But Clorinda didn't pawn the diamonds for their full value.
What?
Only for $100.
What? But the class was worth that much.
I know, but I only needed $100. And it seemed ridiculous how my bank in Los Angeles wired such a paling.
I just remembered something. Right before I was clobbered by that waiter's trick, Clorinda told me she had just run an errand for her aunt. She must have had the ticket on her when she got amnesia.
Amnesia? Oh, this is horrible, horrible. You should hire a detective to find her.
Oh, there's got to be a better way. The last detective I hired gets stuck on yucca trees and runs around in half a handcuff.
I've got to sit down. Oh, champagne. May I have some?
Well, this was for it.
Oh, good. I'll have some with
Never
you.
mind.
Bob, I have a confession to make.
What, you stole the pawn ticket?
Please be serious.
This madhouse? I'm sorry, it's been a hectic week. What confession, Gloria?
Well, you see, earlier when Aunt Juan and I were upstairs hiding from Julian, I saw my portrait in your room and I looked at it.
No, you didn't.
You don't need to be so angry about it. It was a beautiful portrait. I only wish I looked half as lovely as you painted me. Except, I just have one question.
Yeah, I was afraid about that. Go on, ask me.
Well, as I said, it was a marvelous job. The moonlight behind me, the smooth, cool lines of that Corinthian pillar, the dazzle in my eyes. My question is, why am I standing on a plate of antipasto?
Well, you see, Gloria.
Not an auto help, Candy. Why did you tell me you were going to the Centra?
Bobby, it's not my fault. It's a pretty car. It's good on gas. It's shiny.
Okay, congratulations, but it has no place for the coat hanger to hook up to the door buttons.
That's a safety feature, so no one can get up out of key.
Which, thanks, anyhow.
What am I gonna do? I'm late for work. I'll lose my job, and I don't even own the outfit I'm wearing.
Slightly wearing.
Look, maybe you just explain to the stage manager that you were...
How do you twin a chorus line with a hole in it?
Oh, honey, but I bet you just explain
No,
the real line.
No, I'm not facing truth. This is the end of Candy question.
Well, then maybe you can tell me your real name.
Bobby, I can't.
Sure you can. Go on. What is it? Marigold? Maud? Brunella?
Florinda? It is her! It is her! So that's why she looks so familiar.
Where have you been since last Tuesday?
Wait, hold on a minute. You're telling me that I've been dating an heiress?
What are you people talking about? Are you crazy?
My darling little girl, my lost little lamb, come to Mother's arms! Where?
Oh, don't want to do that.
Mother! It all comes back to me now.
Wait, are you saying you remember?
Well, I sure don't know who you are, you clumsy creep.
I get it now. The sight of seeing her mother being clobbered by the tray gave her amnesia. And now the same thing cured it.
Amnesia. Me. Wait, what? What's going on? What's happening?
You've been dancing your little heart out at the MGM Grand.
Me. Florinda Beaumont. A chorus girl? I don't believe it.
And why you're wearing that outfit?
Where are my clothes?
That's all they gave you.
Oh, this is a disgrace. I can't go in public looking like this.
Well, let me help you take it off.
Who are you anyway?
I'm Roger Clark, the humble plumber. Call me Roger. No?
This is terrible. I can't go in public looking like this. A member of my family?
It's not as skippy as the one Bob had me posing in.
Gloria.
What are you saying? What's been going on in this dreadful place?
There must be some mistake. Bob only poses his women in full-length gowns.
And not for the first part of the posing. For that, he has to wear a bikini.
You sly dog.
It's not what you think.
What else can we think?
Look, it's just bodies. They're hard to paint in clothes. I find them much easier to paint in bikinis and at uploading later.
Sure thing, buddy.
It's the truth.
Look, it's really funny, you know. He can't even do shoes or socks.
Roger, that was a secret.
Wait, you must be mistaken. The world's greatest portrayer of women can't do feet?
Nope, can't do feet. It's terrible. You know, it's really funny. Sack, don't be upset. What you do paint, you do just great. Roger, anyone can have their soft spots in the arts. Look at Greer Garston, for example. Marvelous Oscar-winning actress. But could you imagine her playing Mahatma Gandhi?
Roger!
Oh, come on, you know, it's really funny. When he tries to paint feet, toes come out like peas, shoes come out like potatoes, and socks like salami.
Antipasto!
Are you ordering dinner? We're calling him names.
Look, Miss Desmond, for Gloria's sake, it's true I do pose my clients in bikinis, but only for the first session. And even when they're most undressed, there's no hanky-panky related to it. I promise.
Okay, my clothes are all tucked safely away. It's your move now.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had company.
Gloria, you're getting out of this sordid establishment this minute.
What about the diamonds?
I completely forgot. Darling, what did you do to that pawn ticket?
Let me think. I had it when I joined my Latino board, and then she got hit on the head. I don't know. Ever since that moment, everything's been a total blank.
Oh, my head.
What happened to me?
You just got an eensy-weensy little bump on the head, sister dear. It's not even worth bothering about. And that's why, since I'm so certain it didn't hurt that much, I don't mind taking drastic steps.
Oh, my head! What happened? What's going on?
Is she Candy or Coringa?
Wait, what did Bob paint your feet to look like?
You mean Antipasto?
Antipasto!
Candy!
Of course it's me. What would it be?
Never mind that. I have a really good question.
Young man, shouldn't I be asking her that question?
If you are, you're crazier than you look. Candy, will you marry me?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask!
Roger!
Quiet! This is the most important moment of my life. Will you?
Oh, Bobby, of course I will!
Stop! You can't marry a plumber!
I'm not a plumber!
He is!
Oh, don't be silly. He's a famous portrait painter.
But you're the heiress to the Beaumont fortune!
What are you, some kind of fruitcake? Fruitcake!
I'll cut that out, you.
Miss Desmond, maybe if you stuck to the central issue?
Yes, you're right. Clorinda, what did you do to that pawn ticket?
What pawn ticket?
April, if you're gonna come in the middle of the movie, you're gonna have to hold your question till the end, alright? But try calling her Candy, you'll get better results.
But that's not her real name. I can hardly ignore myself.
Loosen up, Mother. Candy, we really need to know what you did with that pawn ticket.
Is that your pawn ticket?
What pawn ticket?
April, would you please butt out?
Candy, don't tell him a word. Once we get married, it'll be our pawn ticket.
Oh, Bobby, you mean it?
Yes!
Why does she keep calling him Bobby?
Why did you call me Corinne?
Robert Zachary, what is going on here?
The Desmond diamonds have disappeared, we're trying to find them, okay?
Oh, my poor head. What happened to me? I bopped you with a tray.
Bought me? Your own sister? I can't believe my ears. I can't believe my ears.
Oh, they're not that big.
What? Never mind that. The whereabouts of that pawn ticket are locked in your daughter's head. Your daughter's locked in the arms of that plumber.
Bob, stop calling me. Silly. Stop telling me. Oh, goodness. I cannot tell. Why? Stop calling him that. Tell these people who you are.
I'm Roger Clark.
The humble plumber?
I only told you I was Robert Zachary so I could get you alone here. Just have some time between us two. It's really hard when you're high-kicking with 50 other girls.
Oh, darling.
Unhand that man! You are Clorinda Beaumont, heiress to a fortune.
Impossible. I would never forget a thing like that.
Where were you last Monday?
Monday? I'm not sure.
Of course she isn't. Her existence as a chorus girl only goes back to last Tuesday.
Don't listen to them. It's all lies. Lies, lies. Let's get out of this now.
You can't afford to marry an heiress.
Ah, when I get that pawn ticket, I will.
What pawn ticket?
April, would you please shut up?
I'm getting too old for this kind of caring. First, you tell me to watch your niece. Then I get stuck in the other tree. Then they tell me, find the diamonds. Then somebody steals my gun. Then another guy breaks my handcuffs and chases me for 3 blocks through a cactus field. Lady, I have news for you. Wendy's lotting off the case.
I never thought you'd give up that easily.
Gloria, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't want any daughter of mine to be a party to it. You grab your things and head back to her hotel this instant.
Mother.
That's an order, young lady. Remember, you don't get to share the estate till a coming out party, and until then, I can change requests anytime I choose.
Mother, that's blackmail.
And blackmail's a crime.
Wendy, I want you to arrest her.
But if she's accepted to the estate, she's...
I'll double your fee.
You're under arrest.
Kia!
What happened?
Minerva has a black belt in martial arts.
Now you tell me.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go to Vegas and have
Congratulations.
Well, if no one else will stop her, I will.
Mother!
Oh, it's just the other one.
That's what you think?
Let's go get married!
Wendy, what difference does it make to you if they get married or not?
None. But Minerva hasn't been too nice to me tonight. So whatever she's for, I'm against.
Bless you, Wendy. If our kids ever need to be protected, the job's yours. Mwah.
Wendy, you've got to stop them. They have a pawn ticket. They can redeem for $100. And that pawn is the Desmond diamonds.
Oh, at last I know what pawn ticket. But how do I stop them? Someone took my money.
I don't care how you stop them, but if you do, I'm offering you $1,000.
Julia's coming back!
Oh no!
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Julian Gloucester, and I want my woman.
Not tonight. I have a headache.
Go away! Go away before I scream!
Aha! Get out of there, you coward!
Get off her, Buster.
No, are you crazy? Let me go of me. This man will find a bloody pole.
I don't care. No one's gonna threaten the woman that I love.
Get out of my way, you little pipsqueak!
One more step and you've had it.
Roger, are you crazy? That's only melted ice. What do you think this is? The Wizard of Oz?
Melted ice, you mean? Ha! I'm melting! I'm melting!
What do we do now?
What? What do I do now? I'm soaked to the skin, and this was a rented suit.
What?
What happened? Where am I? Why am I sitting on the floor?
Here, Mother, come on. Let me help you.
What? Did you call me?
Well, since I'm gonna be your son-in-law.
My what?
Yes, I intend to marry your daughter, even if you cut her off without a penny, and even if her name's Clorinda.
Oh, darling, you mean it?
Yes.
In that case, I have a confession to make. She's not my daughter.
What?
I never married. I just pretend that I had. I couldn't get a man, so I got into fashion
So you adopted her.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
You poor darling, why'd you never tell me?
I was too ashamed. No woman likes to admit to herself, let alone to other people, that she's too homely to catch a husband.
Homely? Are you crazy? Why, you're one of the most attractive ladies I've seen in my whole entire life.
What?
Earlier this evening, when I charged into your bedroom and tore the covers
What?
off you.
It's all right, Mother, it's all right.
Well, something inside me clicked, and
That's why you shouted, darling!
wow.
Well, as long as this is true confession, it's true, I don't paint women's feet. Even in the first phase of the painting, I just leave that part blank and cover it with a gown. But, Gloria, when I saw your feet, there was something I had to try. They were so lovely, so dainty, so edible.
Oh, Bob, I don't know what to say.
Say thank you and buzz off! I'm the one you love, remember?
Well, of course you are.
Mother Beaumont. Yes.
Yes?
Okay, if she's adopted, then what's her real name?
Candy Cluster.
You mean I'm really me? Of course! It makes perfect psychological sense. The shock that supposedly gave her amnesia actually restored her memory, her childhood memory of her actual name.
So that means that we don't have to buck anymore.
I certainly hope so. Besides, I like Candy much more than Clorinda. Clorinda was such a snob.
Wait, that means I can't arrest her for having the pawn ticket. She's a member of the family.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go get the shoes and wrap.
Don't cut that out.
Well, there goes my $1,000. If I don't have to stop those two anymore and get the ticket back, then I guess
Look, Wendy, when I think it over, considering what happened to your clothes and handcuffs and all, I'm going to double your fee for tonight's work.
And I'll give you your gun as soon as I can find it.
Thanks, Mrs. Ackerby. You can drop it off the next time you're in Vegas.
Bob, why don't we go to Vegas right now? We can catch up with Roger and Candy and have a double wedding.
Damn it, I haven't proposed yet.
You don't need to. That portrait is good. It's as good as a proposal. Oh, your love for me just sparkles on the canvas.
About that portrait.
Hey, what did you do with it?
What are you saying? Julian took my
It's been a
portrait?
hectic evening and I forgot to tell you.
Julian, where is it?
You're looking at it. You could have warned me it wasn't dry yet.
Oh, you clumsy idiot! All the stupid things to do that with my sweepstakes prize over the small fortune! Well, if you think that I'm going to pay you now, that is, I
Pay him? Pay him for what, April?
She hired me to play as her boyfriend. I'm another work actor. I take what I can
You
get.
weren't supposed to
You
tell!
weren't supposed to stiff me on the payout.
But why would April hire me?
Now, I'm sure you'll understand, darling. It was simply a little applied psychology. See, I know how stubborn people in the arts can be about settling down from their wild, bohemian lives and getting married. So I thought that having a super passionate suitor would help nudge you a bit. See?
Yes, I do. I certainly do. You've been reading those damn textbooks of yours again. April, you don't even know who I am. You've pigeonholed me. Play with me like a stinking statistic. I don't lead a bohemian life. In fact, all I want to do in life is settle down with a wife, house, and kids. But you never bothered to know that.
Well, what's the difference? I know it now, darling, so you can go ahead and propose just like you planned.
Do you really mean it? You'd marry me even if I'm not a textbook case?
Darling, I can't say yes until you pop the question, so go ahead.
Are you really willing to take the risk?
Darling, we're not engaged until you ask me to be, so go ahead, make that proposal you've been wanting to make for so long. I'm willing to risk it.
Well, in that case, will you marry me?
Will I?
Bob! I told you it was a big risk.
Oh, Bob, you made me so happy.
Happy? He paints feet like antipasto!
I don't care if you look like ex-Benedict.
And you owe me $500 for playing your boyfriend. Not to mention extra charges for this representation.
Oh, try and get it!
I hope she's got her keys in that robe.
With an outfit like that, you won't have any problem hitching a ride.
Now, don't worry about your suit, dear. I'm a fashion designer. You can have all the suits you want right after we're married.
Married? Look, you're an attractive lady, Pomona, but I'm not in love with you.
I'm a very wealthy woman. I'll pay for your suit rental. I'll pay any cleaning charges on it. I'll pay to have the cactus quills removed from the cuffs.
Look, maybe I didn't make myself clear. You're very nice, Pomona, but as far as future romance goes,
And right after we're married, I'll buy you your very own theater.
take me. I'm yours.
Oh, darling, why don't we run and catch up to Candy and Roger? I think a double wedding would be lovely.
Just a moment, young lady. No daughter of a Desmond is going to marry a common painter.
A common painter? I'm not a common painter.
Oh, and what's so special about you?
Well, you see, Miss Desmond, after me and Gloria are married, I intend to do a portrait of you, free of charge.
Nonsense. I can have my portrait painted by anyone I choose.
Looking 30 years younger?
My blessings on your hope. No hurry, there's still time for that double wedding.
Well, while everyone's in the mood, let's make it a triple.
Anything you say, my dearest darling.
Gotta get into her car.
So why not both drive into yours?
Because it has my purse in it, and it has my driver's license, and I'll need identification for when we get married.
Are you sure that's really necessary? I mean, the Desmonds are well-known people. I'm sure if you'll vouch
Have you
for
forgotten that the pawn ticket is in that purse too?
And that car's tighter than a drum.
Ha! When did a locked door ever stop a Desmond?
Remind me never to caress your mother again.
No wonder why she's 12. There's no bank vault in America that could keep her out. Do you know if there's an organist that we could hire at this time?
For all I care, they can play the wedding march on the sweet potato.